Hi, this is Sudesh Malik here, and I'm from Miracle Kangen Group, an independent Kangen water distributor of Enagic. Now, today I'll be talking about my visit to Enagic factory in Osaka, Japan. You actually have to witness how beautiful, clean and high-tech this factory is.
Hi guys, what you see over here is the Enagic factory. This is the place where the action begins, the Enagic factory. Here I am at Osaka, Japan, and I've got with me, come here, I've got here with me is the man who's helping us over here, and a smiling man as you can see, the Enagic guy, and Mr. Mandar who's come from all the way from India with me. Mr. Mandar, here he is, right?
As we enter, you can see all the original certificates what we've been seeing on internet is displayed, and then it's followed by the reception, the main area of entry area for the factory, where this lovely lady is there to greet us. All the possible products what we talk about is displayed over there, and it's lovely to see many products which we don't have in our country is displayed there, and we can actually touch and feel those products. You can also see this particular product which is under the counter, which is not available in India, and I got to see it over here. This is the control panel of this thing. This is the team we were there witnessing the factory, and on my left you can see Asato, who is the country head of India, and on my right is Krishna Reddy and Mandar. In the extreme left you can see three officials from Enagic. The elderly one is supposed to show us the whole factory. The two extreme left gentlemen, they are the interpreters. They are the only two people in the whole factory who knew English, so they'll be there to help us in English and explain what this elderly man is telling us. I got to tell you one thing, this whole factory was so clean that in the entire factory you can move around and just rub your finger in any part of the factory and you will never find a single speck of dust. That clean this factory was.
Hi, this is Tim McGaffin II, and I'm here with Sherry McGaffin and Timmy John McGaffin III, and we are giving our full review of the Enagic Anespa, the pros and the cons. And we thought it would be better to give our review outside instead of in the bathroom. It's a better place to do a review. You can hear us better, but here's what the Anespa looks like, and so you can have a visual right there. And here's the box that it came in. So you got Anespa mineral ion water right there. And basically, first of all, let me just explain how the Anespa works. There's you hook it up, it's very easy to connect to your shower head, and the water runs through an active charcoal filter that removes all the impurities out of the water, like chlorine and all the other impurities. And then it goes through some powerful magnets that changes the structure of the water, makes it small clustered. And then minerals are added to the water. So there's three different stones. There's the Tufa stone, T-U-F-A. It's a mineral stone from Futamata Radium Hot Spring from Hokkaido, Japan. And then there's a mic stone, M-I-C, that makes the water slightly alkaline. And then there's a power stone that generates strong negative ions. And so basically it's like taking a shower or a bath in a natural hot spring without the bad sulfur smell. And first of all, Sherry, I think a good way to describe the water is that it's like silk. That's one way I've heard it be described. And
for sure, it feels so moisturizing when you get out of a bath or the shower. I used to have to use a lot of lotion. So
yeah, so you used to have to use a lot of lotion.
I'd feel itchy after I get out of the bath or shower. So,
Now in many areas of the factory, photography or videography was not allowed. So hence I could not take pictures or videos of those areas, but still I'll be grabbing those from internet and try to explain you what I actually saw. So now time to get into the factory. Let's go in. Another thing I learned over there was the entire machine, SD501 or any other machine what we talk about from Enagic, is actually manufactured in this factory from scratch down. That means even the plastics are made over here. What you see over here right now is the plastic molding unit, where you can see the various parts of the of a machine is being manufactured, the plastic ones. If you can see over here, the middle machine over here, they have this electrolysis plate plastics being made over there. That he's picking up right now. This gentleman is explaining us in Japanese, and now he's translating in English for our benefit, so that we can understand.
All right, you've got your unit installed, you're excited, you're ready to get started, ready to get your Enagic business going, right? Now what? There's so many ways, so many ideas. You've been told so many different ways to get your business started and get it going. Hi, my name is Daniel DeMacaulay. I've been with Enagic now for a little bit over 10 years. I got started just like everybody else. I went a little bit fast though. I became 6A in, I believe, 3.5 months. Currently, I hold a position of 6A 17-3. I've also won the 8-point monthly contest with Enagic, I believe over 20 times. So that's a little bit up there. I've won it for the entire world a couple times. You know, I've been given the MVP award for Enagic, and I currently sit on the advisory board of Enagic along with some of the top distributors. So I'm telling you this because I want you to know that the information I'm giving you is from someone who has walked their talk, okay?
Now it feels like I gave the lotion or shower lotion.
Yes.
So, we used to have to put lotion on Timmy John after he had his bath, and now we don't put any lotion on him. He's just so soft and moisturized, so it's pretty awesome.
And that's why I wanted to have Tim in this video, because Sherry Wood, after she gave Timmy a bath, had to put lotion all over his little baby body, and now his skin is so soft after bathing in the Enespa. You don't need any lotion. Sherry's skin is so soft. I noticed my skin is so soft. It's like bathing in lotion.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to describe it, bathing in lotion. It's also very relaxing. When you breathe in the steam, the water, your skin soaks up the water more because it's smaller clustered. It soaks up the minerals, so it's very relaxing. Last night, Sherry, you took a bath, and
Yep.
after you were done, I hopped in the same bath water because I felt a little wound up and I wanted to relax, and it really relaxed me really quickly, and I was able to fall asleep really fast as soon as I hit the pillow. I was knocked out.
Yeah, I find that when I take a bath at night that I sleep so much deeper.
It's very, very relaxing. Like we said, it moisturizes your skin. You don't need any lotion. It's like bathing in lotion. It moisturizes your hair. It repairs your hair. You have softer hair. Your hair grows faster.
It's shinier.
It's shinier.
Yeah.
I noticed our daughter Aubrey, her hair is really shiny now. It is really soft now, and I constantly see her combing it. She loves her hair.
Yeah.
There's a major difference.
And her hair is growing so much faster.
And her hair is growing so much faster.
There's many ways to build this business. You've heard some of the different stories. Some of the top people out there. Romy did his business different. He first got started and he bought like 100 of these pH testers and promised himself he wouldn't quit until he used all of them. He still has quite a bit left. You've got JD Pacifico, who first got started, his first sale canceled, and then, as a matter of fact, it took him 3.5 months to get his first sale, something like that, and then it canceled. Something ridiculous, but he kept moving forward. There's Eli and Jelena. There's Bob Gridelli. You hear all these different ways different people got started. There are many ways to build this business. There's not really a right or wrong way. You know what I mean? Especially from the very top. It's like cooking chicken or, grilling a steak or raising a child or decorating a place. There's so many different ways. There's many good ways as there are different ideas, right?
And then I noticed it exfoliates your skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does a great job exfoliating, and also it just makes your skin feel cleaner.
Good point. It makes your skin feel cleaner. Like the first time we first got the on February 10th, and now it's March 15th. It's been almost 5 weeks, the very first time we took a bath, and we didn't use any soap, and we felt so clean without using any soap at all, because the water is so different.
Yeah, it is.
And exfoliates your skin, makes your skin glow. The military said before I used to itch, people after I got out of the shower too, I my skin doesn't itch anymore. The water stays hotter for longer, and that's because the water is smaller cluster.
Which is one of my most favorite things about it, because it's just so wonderful to be in a bath that it just stays really hot for probably twice as long, I would say.
And the shower is great, but I notice you get the real benefit when you take a bath, because the water is soaking into your skin, the minerals are soaking into your skin.
And you're just breathing in the negative ions from the steam, which is really relaxing.
The negative ions, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
they're also letting us know what are the measures they take for quality control, and they were really very good, I must say. That's me again showing you the inside of injection molding unit of Enagic factory in Osaka, Japan. The top view. Now what you see over here is another unit. If you see the people over here, the way they are covered, I didn't feel as if I'm in a factory where they make a kitchen device, or this looks like something as if I'm in a pharmaceutical company and they're making some seriously important medicines or pills for us. Look at the dedication they have and the measures they take to manufacture these units. Maybe that's the reason they've been awarded the medical device status in manufacturing.
And and Sherry, you made a good point the other day with Kangen water. We're getting healthy from the inside out, and then from the Enespa, you're getting healthy from the outside in.
Right, and so I always say I now feel as good on the outside as I do on the inside.
Yeah, I love how you say that.
Yeah.
And then,
Second thing I want to tell you, anyone can succeed in this business. When I first came aboard in this business, I saw average individuals earning above average incomes, and they come from all different backgrounds. Now, if there was only 1, 2, or 3, or 10 people earning money, then it's the people, right? They're cool. But when there's hundreds of people earning phenomenal incomes, it can't be the people. Come on, there can't be that many cool people.
we noticed that you can use less product. For example, you don't need to use soap as much, or shampoo, or conditioner. And here's Sherry, why don't you go ahead and talk about this soap? I'll hold it up here.
Okay, so this is the Enagic Yukon soap made with turmeric, and I used to use body wash, and now I just exclusively use this Kangen Yukon and honey soap, and it is just, it lathers really well. It's just like a really smooth and silky soap, and it's not drying. It doesn't feel like it's stripping your body from the natural oils. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then conditioner. I noticed that the water acid conditioner, I don't need to use any conditioner. But with Cher's hair and longer hair in our family, you notice that Cher still have to use a little conditioner.
Yeah, I find that when I do the shower that I need conditioner. I find that I, like I said, you need less product, and when you use or take a bath and I sit my hair for one time, I need a lot less conditioner for sure.
Yeah, so you need less conditioner. I need less shampoo. I don't use any conditioner. And I think it just depends on people's hair. Some people I know don't use any conditioner, they have really long hair. And so we just wanted to report on that part of it. And
All right, so what I'm saying is, it's the project. So second is, anyone can succeed if they want to bad enough, right? Now, first two things. One, treat it like a business. Treat your business like a multi-million-dollar business. And in other words, get trained, learn as much as you can, advertise to friends and relatives, and commit, and do the basics. We do three things in this business, right? We share the product, the water. You know, I share mine in 1 gallon bottles like this. Go find yourself some where you can get some 1 gallon, fill it up, give it to people you know for free. Okay, you gotta share the water and the product. Second, you gotta share the business. You gotta let people know. Who do you know that wants to make money? Who do you know that wants to start a business? You gotta let everyone know that you are starting a business. Do not keep your business a secret, all right? And then the next thing is do the basics. Don't go outside. Learn the basics first. First thing, treat it like a business. Second, don't quit. Don't quit. Under any circumstance, hey, this is your shot to get what you want in life. Don't quit. You know, the reason people quit is because their investment is so small in the business. What you do, get a machine to get your business started? You know what it costs to get most business started where you can earn the kind of income people earn in this business? You need $500,000 to get started. That's why people don't quit a real business. Make this a real business and don't quit and take daily action. Don't quit and just sit there. You gotta take daily action. Okay? So
I would like to also bring to your notice that right now when I'm filming all these things, I'm behind a glass partition. So whatever you see over here is I'm behind the glass partition and filming them, because to keep the hygiene value high, we cannot enter these work areas. Now what you're seeing over here is the enhancers area, and here they're filling and packing the enhancers. Again, I'm behind the glass partition. As I mentioned earlier, there are many areas where we cannot go and click a picture, but we can always visit them. So there was this separate area where they were making the heart of the machine, which is the electrolysis chamber. Over here, I was told,
here, make a list of people you know, get 3 sales as fast as possible. Don't be messing around with this thing. Do not go to cold market, advertisement, you know, go to people who do you know that will buy no matter what. Who do you know that will do you a favor and buy? Who do you know that wants to become a business partner of yours? Who do you know that, you know, if they don't buy, they know you're going to beat them up, right? And they know it for a fact. Go to that person, tell them you're going to beat them up if they don't buy, and you need to get 3 sales. Do you know why? Number 1, it gives you immediate income. Number 2, you move from 1A to 2A, from $285 to $570 on a SD501, right? Okay, so again,
that even the screwing of this chambers required precision. If you over tighten it, it cracks, and if you slightly also keep it loose, then there's a leakage. So there has to be a perfect tension given over there. Hence, for this area, they used the robots. There were approximately 2 or 3 robots installed there, and their job was just to make sure that the tightening of the screws are perfectly fine. And plus, there was a sequence to be followed, as there's a technology behind that too. So they have to actually follow the same sequence, otherwise the installation will not be right. So for all these things, they leave it to the robots to do the needful. Then comes the assembly line. Now there was a separate assembly line for SD501, a separate assembly line for K8, Super. In fact, Super and NSPAR has separate section altogether, a separate room altogether, whereas SD501 and K8 had the same room but separate line, the separate team working on them. I was watching the assembly line of SD501. What you see over here is an old picture, since I could not click a picture from there. So I picked up this picture from the internet, and this is kind of an old picture, so don't just follow this. And what I could see over there, there's a whole pile of all the things required for the assembly. And then there were these people who were standing in their workstation, and they were just taking 6 to 7 minutes to assemble the entire machine from the scratch. So they just took 7 minutes only, each person, right? Once assembly was done, it was sent through a conveyor belt to the quality control section.
You got to get that because you got to get to the money part, and then you get documentation. You got to check. It makes you feel good. It feeds your ego. Once you get your first 3 sales, help the 3 people who are business partners get their first 3. That's how you want to get started. I got started by getting a group of people in my living room table, told them what I was doing. None of them did the business, but all of them left with the water. Look what happened. All 6 of the people that I had in the room became 6As, 8 months later, 3 months later, a year later, 2 years later. So the main thing is you got something in your hands that's phenomenal. Go get 3 sales as soon as possible. Don't quit. And I'll see you at a meeting.
In the quality control section, they actually filled in the water in every device and checked whether it was working perfectly right. After that, of course, they were sent to the packing department. Before that, actually, they put all the stickers and all in the places what is required, and then to the packing department, and then, of course, it was sent for dispatch. When I was there, they were packing this material to be dispatched to Singapore, and that's what I saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was really good. Yeah. But you guys, thanks for watching. That's our report, the pros and the cons of the net spa. And little Timmy John, we're so happy that he doesn't have to, that this is so good for his little baby body and for our whole family, for Sherry and for our daughters and for our son, Christian. The net spa is really good for everyone's health. And remember that champions ever quit.
Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Dr. Lucas. I'm here with Michael Maxwell. We're at the Enagic 2016 convention, and I want to have Michael Maxwell share a little bit why he got involved with this company, because he's been with it for some time and he's had a high level of success. And tell me, just share with the people a little bit, Maxwell. Tell me something.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you for being my brother from a different mother but the same father in heaven. We're identical twins, he's just taller. Enagic changed my life in every way, shape, and form. And quite frankly, when I got into the business, I was sick physically. I won't get into detail. I was sick financially, $80,000 in debt. See, I was in a partnership with somebody that took everything I had. I lost $80,000. So I was poor. Not poor, poor. I couldn't afford the OR. If things would have got worse, I was going to be... But I found Enagic. I found it in a time of my life when I was hungry. I was looking for something. I fell down on my back. But I could look up, so I got up and I joined. And I found out in Okinawa that Enagic stands for energy and magic. And energy, if you think about it, is life itself. If you go inside the atom, you'll find energy, consciousness itself. And magic, that's your ability to have imagination, to manifest. And my physical body changed. And I won't get into detail, but he knew me when I was the Pillsbury Doughboy. I've lost about 45 pounds. Is that true?
No, it was more like 85 pounds.
Oh, don't go there. Don't go there.
Right, but it was
I
good.
lost
Good,
a lot
though.
of weight, but more importantly, not only get my health back, I got my energy back. I got my life back. And you know what? I went from $80,000 to that. Now, I'm not saying this to impress you, but they call it passive residual income. Let me say that again. Passive residual income.
Got a ring to it, don't it?
It does. And you know what? You don't have to think about it because the money keeps coming like the waves of the ocean. I haven't had to work for the last 6.5 years. I live in 2 countries, Canada and America, and I love them both. But you know what I really like?
It's amazing.
The money's good, but it's about freedom. And the relationships will last your lifetime. This man right here is not only a doctor that walked away from a multi, I'm not gonna say millions,
Yeah, don't say millions.
practice, because the IRS could be watching. But he walked away from a practice that was extremely successful because he found out a way that he could help more people, travel the world. Now he's in Learjets, and sometimes I wanna go with him. If you want freedom, if you want to be successful, and by the way, you were born successful. You were born successful. But you know what's a little bit better than successful? Being significant. Being able to be like this guy, a doctor that travels the world changing people's lives, because he changed mine. And today, he helped me with something that I can't mention right now, but you need to get with him, find out what's going on, because you know what? Enagic is changing the world one person at a time, and we need you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Maxwell. Mr. Maxwell said it the best. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my man.
I love you, man.
Love you too.
God bless you.
Absolutely.